Howdy all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. Alright, gonna work on, obviously the same thing I've been working on for the last couple episodes. The park. I've got some work done on it today. I got a little sidetracked. I got more than a little sidetracked. I got a lot sidetracked, and, didn't get as far as I had planned. This time it was all my fault. Today's been a peaceful day for the most part, with just me to blame for everything that's going on. What's been going on is me just slacking off. That's nothing major. There's no like trips or anything like that. It was just you know, I woke up at my normal time today, and I'm like, you know what? I've got nothing to do today. I'm gonna go back to sleep, and so I did, and I didn't get up for two more hours. Sneak attack, and then when I did wake up, I was like, I don't know if I want to get out of bed yet. And so I got out my Kindle and just started reading a book. I've been reading R.A. Salvatore's Drizzt series. I'm sure it's got a different name than that because Drizzt isn't the only thing in there. The Faerun series, maybe. And so I've been working on that. I think some of this needs to actually be filled back in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 7. Oh. Yeah, I think I can fill in 2 of those. And then these need to go back. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Totally miscounted that. These are supposed to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that should be alright. I want to go look at my other parking lot to see how I laid that out. I did fill in some extra ground over here so that the stairway does not just fall off into the river, although it did make a pretty steep river area here. Which I will wall off so that, you know, civilians, like this is a military operation, so that people don't fall off the edge. I guess I don't want military people to fall off the edge either. Not that there are people, but you know what I mean. And, yeah. But, so, yeah, I'm on, like, book 20 now, I think, out of the 47 that are listed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh, I only put 7 in there, so I guess 7 is far enough for that. I finished book 20 today, basically before I got out of bed. And it's a pretty fun series. It's after I started playing D&D, I kind of wanted to go back and read them again because they're D&D based. And so I've been reading those for most of the summer. They're not the largest books in the world, so I can burn through them in a few hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, and then this is where this will go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to put a couple of parking spaces here for people, and then I want to put in some benches and stuff. maybe some pathways. I don't know. Figure it out. I'll figure it out. So what was this? Why does this come down here this far? Because this actually should come down that far, right? Because this is supposed to come out like this. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so I think it was like 3 in the afternoon when I finally drug my lazy carcass out of bed today. Because I had the day off and nothing to do. And so it was about 4, I think, when I finally got to my computer. I was a little worried because I saw my phone was blinking, and when I hit the screen, it told me I had a couple of emails from work. And I was like, oh no, they want me to do some more work today. But nope. Nope. We just, more training. Always training. Lots and lots of training at work. And, so I don't know, I might get that in today. Probably won't, though. Probably won't get that in until next week, honestly. It's that stuff where you log online and you read through some stuff and then you answer a survey and you know, that kind of stuff. So, now I'm gonna go grab some... I don't know what I want. Maybe some stone and some yellow for sure. Whoops. Yeah, the book's pretty good. I am farther than I've ever read. I was collecting them and didn't pay very good attention, and I swear the one series I read is not what I just read. Like I'm having a Mandela Effect moment with what's going on in these books. And I'm pretty sure I've just mixed up series. I'm gonna guarantee you I've mixed up series, and oh man, I do have a lot of stone, but I also have a lot of other stuff in my inventory. I need... Don't I have a chest for dirt? Oh, but it's full of things. Lots of andesite I picked up, which is awesome. And I've got a little bit of iron here to get cooked. Get cooked. Okay, now I want yellow concrete. Yellow concrete. Let's grab some stone. I don't know how much I'm going to need. So I forgot what I was talking about. Books. I was collecting them, and somewhere in there I... oh, the Mandela Effect, right. I remember a story about a cleric with an orb that was evil, and everybody wanted it, and her barbarian companion, and in my brain they hooked back up with the main characters in the group I'm reading, and that is totally not what the cleric books are about. So 4, 5, 6, 7. But it wouldn't be the first time my brain did something weird with the books I'm reading. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. And I'm assuming that there must be like a Hicks Weiss series, who also do D&D books that I've read. that actually covers the story that I remember. And so yeah, I don't know. It's just the way my brain does weird things. I should really look up. I can almost remember their names. Seems to me one of them was really weird, and the other one was like Hawkmoon or something. Whoops. Yes, yes, I definitely want to put torches down in my parking lot. You know how you're going along and you're like, yes, torches, definitely torches. Torches are the thing. No, nobody puts torches down in their parking lot. I mean, I'll probably put some lights down in the parking lot. Don't get me wrong, just not of the torch variety. And so, anyways, I tell you, one of these days I'm gonna put this thing into cheat mode and just lock the sun in place while I work. Either that or I need to start carrying a bed with me. That's probably the best idea. I'm just gonna get a bed right now. I've got a spare one I don't use, and I'm just gonna start using that thing to lock me in place. Just gotta remember to lock my position when I move the beds around, because last thing I want to do is appear randomly out in the middle of nowhere and try and find my way back. Actually, isn't start? Nope. Nope. I don't really know where start is anymore for my world. I know there's a command to set it, and I was gonna set it, but I'm not in control mode, so. Yeah. So there is a series about a totally different group of characters. They mention the first group, and then they interact with each other later. Now, where did I put that spare bed? It's white, if I remember. Yeah, there it is. One white bed. Yeah, I know. Recipes. And, so, anyways, so I've made it to a story I haven't read before, even though there's parts of some of the other stories I don't remember either. But I definitely am on new stories I haven't read, because I don't remember reading stories from the point of view of two of the not good guys. Although they're not bad guys, they're just crazy, I guess is the best word for them. And so it was interesting, and I was really enjoying the book. And so when I went to sleep last night, I was like, oh man, I really like to finish this. Alright, I'm going to put you over here, because that's out of the way. But that way I don't have to run so far. And then when I came back down to work on my videos for the day, I thought, oh, I'll get a bunch of work done around this place, and then I'll get some of the blocks and stuff made that I'm going to need. I totally opted to watch a movie. I started working on here, and then I like to watch something while I'm just randomly working on stuff, and so usually I do both at once. And so I had started a new series last night, because I finished a series yesterday on Netflix, and I was going to open it up because I didn't get very far. And so as soon as I popped on, there was a big, advertisement header on Netflix for a movie that said "Whatever Happened to Monday," and I'm like, oh hey, that's the woman from the girl with the dragon tattoo. I like her stuff. I've watched both versions of the Dragon Tattoo, and I liked her in Alien Covenant or Alien Prometheus, and so Noomi, what is her name? One of her names starts with an R, and the other one is Noomi. She's Dutch or something. I forget what she is, but I can't remember what her name is off the top of my head. Terrible with names. And so, anyways, so I'm like, oh well, I wonder if that's any good. And I started it up, and it turned out to be really good. And I found myself quite enjoying the movie, the show, same thing. And so I ended up pausing what I was doing, which was playing this, and then I ended up just canceling this because I decided just canceling. That's not what I wanted to say. I wound up just shutting it down because I wanted to pay attention to that movie. It was pretty good. It's got a flawed premise, although what movie doesn't? But it's weird to me for a movie like this to have this as its premise. And so this is its premise. Earth is on its way out. I love that kind of movie. And a politician has attempted to solve Earth's problems by reducing the human population by instituting a one-child per family thing, which I'm fine with, and so far so good, makes sense, and then it kind of went off the rails a little bit for me. They talked about how the population was what's the word I'm looking for here? The population was yep, I don't know what I was going for there. I don't even know where that sentence was supposed to be headed. I've just lost my train of thought. Anyways, they came up with a plan, and the plan was to limit the population to a single child per family, and extra children would be placed into cryostasis, and for another day when there were more supplies available. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll put in a spot here. Whoa, you missed. And then obviously the corners have got to have a lump up here. I wonder if bone works the same as stone for this. I might have to swap these out for another block. And I'd say we'd put another one in like right here. Would be fine. And then probably need something in the middle here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. And then same thing here, but we'll put that right there. We'll be good. Let's swap these around now. Oops. And so because of the collapsing environment on Earth, they had to make special crops, and the special crops caused births to normally be multiple births. And so one child would be your take-home child, and the other child would go into stasis, apparently. What they were really doing, though, spoilers, was putting them in an incinerator. And so, yeah. Okay, so then we'll do a little path out this way. Yep, I think we gotta go this way now. And so the movie's about 7 identical sisters who live their lives as a single person. And they are named after the days of the week. And so on Sunday takes on the persona of Karen Stellman or something like that. And then Monday she stays inside, and Monday goes outside, and then on Tuesday goes outside, you know, like that. So yeah, it was pretty good. My big issue with it is the fact that that whole plot doesn't make any sense. Just because modern day science says no. You wanna switch the world over to a 1 child per family population, and you want to be able to enforce it, then you remove people's ability to have children, just period. And you use science. And I'm not saying like cloning or anything like that. No, you just switch everything over to in vitro fertilization. You sterilize boys, and that's it. It's over. And you don't have a problem trying to keep your population in check. You have it in check. There's a science fiction story I read where that's how they control the population growth. Anyways, they don't control the population. That was just one of their things to give people freedom. I think they were on a space station, and so to keep the population in check, you have to get a license to have children, and which was open to everybody. There wasn't any blocks on it. You just applied for your 1 child when you decided you wanted to have a child, and as a woman, and that was it. And then if you had a particular man that you wanted to be the father, then you went with that father. And if there wasn't a particular male, then you just use whatever, whatever supply you needed, I guess. Sperm donor. I'm talking about sperm donor. And so, you know, I always thought that was a nice, genius, simplistic way to handle that kind of stuff. So then I watched this movie about, oh, all these people have got multiple children, and I'm like, yeah, couldn't this just be solved by saying no, no more natural fertilization? Because it doesn't take anything away from people, just the fertilization part. That's it. Everything else stays the same. And yeah, and so I never understood how this could be a plot point in a movie when it has such an elegant, simple solution. It's like what seems to me Children of Men was the same way. That was another one where I was like, yeah, couldn't science just, you know, do it though? I mean, isn't that really the point of science, is to fix all this kind of stuff? All right, so we got a nice little park area here. I want to get some flowers in over here, of course. No tall grass though. We're gonna keep our grass mode. And I want to put an edge around this as well with the bone blocks here. I don't want anyone accidentally falling off and getting in the river. We don't want anyone in the river. Don't want to have the city sued for, whoops, somebody's kid falling in the river. Hey, that's not the direction I want this to go. I figured I made all these bone blocks for that bridge, and this would probably be a good place to use them up. But no, it was good. Noomi, I want to say Rappaport. That's not right though. Let me look that up. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't just look her up real fast. Noomi Rapace. Noomi Rapace. I was close. Too many letters in there though. It's probably not how you pronounce her name, but that's the way it's spelled. And I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced. But it also had what's his name? The guy that played Green Goblin in the Spider-Man movie. You'd think I could remember his name. He's been in a lot of stuff that I've watched. He's a pretty good actor. You know what? I don't want this here. I'm going to block off this corner here. Nobody needs to be back here. Actually, you're fine. I'll just take out these blocks. Okay, now we'll do one there, we'll do one there. One there, I guess. That's too close. I should probably just count and do them evenly. So let's call it every 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plunk. 4, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plunk. 4, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 5. Plunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And nothing there because that's just too close. not torches. Nice iron fences to make sure nobody falls over the edge. But yeah, it was really good, and I just finished watching it. I really enjoyed it, even if I think the whole multiple births thing is ridiculous for a story plot line. Alright, now, the next thing I want to try here is I want to see if bone blocks can transfer redstone signal. Chicken, there you are. So I gotta run back and get a torch, not torch, a lantern, and you know, let's get. I did put some andesite over top of my doorways today to fill in that gap there, but let's go ahead and just get up high so we can take a look at this, because I guess this is about when I'd normally finish my episode, so we'll have to. Dude, I want to jump up higher. I don't know what you're trying to do here. Can I please place a block right there? Thank you. Out of here. Yeah, there's my little park. But, alright, well, I'm going to call it here, so click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later. Thank you.